Hello, everyone. Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here to do a weekly reading for my fellow Libras, all placements of Libras. And this is going to be good for October 14th to the 20th. And if it's your birthday week, happy, 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 happy birthday, Libras. So one card already fell out. This is two cards. Okay, love and waiting. All right. So I think some of you are waiting for some news here. It doesn't have to do with necessarily romantic love, but it has something to do with something very near and dear to you. Actually, I just heard some of you maybe putting your paintings out there or your art out there, and you're waiting for some feedback on that. Okay. There's waiting. There's an energy here of interesting. It's being comfortable about where you are right now, but there's this almost having a hard time focusing or concentrating. And I then just heard somebody say, never a dull moment. So something may be coming in or has come in that's kind of taking you off your focus a bit. And yeah, love. Now, the love, I actually just heard Hopkins. That's a name that's come up before. I'm also getting the name D'Arena, or a name that sounds like it. There's something about being in your head here too. And I heard sky's the limit. Let's see what I'm getting. Cindy, and I'm also getting a name like Bauer or Bear, like Bauer or something. Yeah. All right. And you have awareness here. What are you being made aware of? So this, whatever you're waiting on, that's near and dear and close to you, it is coming in. Some of you may be wondering if you're going to get a birthday text from someone, if you're going to hear from them, and then you have the future. You could feel that whatever's going on right now, whatever comes up this week, it's very connected to where you go from here. Let's see what else though we get from our oracle cards. I just heard this, that, and the other. Don't forget, there's always another way. Even if things don't work out in the way you were hoping, rest assured, there's a reason and there's a way. That's what I'm channeling right now. That's what I'm getting. So if these readings resonate, great. Show your support. If they don't, respectfully leave it. Thank you. They're general readings. Take initiative, card 17. And card 17 in the tarot is the major arcana. That's going to be star card. So it's waiting for things. If you're wanting to move towards something or someone you love, waiting isn't going to help. This is the message I'm getting right now. You always have free will, final say. You know your story best, so do what you need to do. I'm not here to offer any sort of advice in that way. All right. So this is about you putting yourself in a position to win, though, and also positioning yourself in the direction you want to go. Don't turn your back on your dreams. I'm getting love resurrection. Interesting. Okay, so we have under love, we have take initiative and love resurrection. So this is it could be someone, as I said, a birthday text maybe you're waiting or wondering about. This could be what you're waiting for. If you're waiting. Now, some of you aren't. You are not waiting for that. But this is something either that you did love, that you're wondering if you're going to get another chance at. Like I said, maybe your art, like you're putting your art out there, something, getting feedback. But there's something here. I'm hearing Tony. There's also something about, being open to some sort of reunion, lessons and blessings. So for some of you, this reunion will be sweet, and for some, it will be sour. That's one thing that I can't, I'm not going to predict here because it's a general reading. And a lot of you have been asking if I'm open to personal readings. I am not open to personal readings at this time. If I do open them back up, though, I will announce it on the channel. Thanks so much for your interest, though. And you have Warrior Spirit, card 65. Now, this person's holding a sword. This reminds me of the Queen of Swords. So this is certainly a Libra energy. Definitely. So you're born with a warrior spirit in order to survive the path of knowledge. This is about letting your challenges bring out the best in you. All right. But so we have take initiative, and then we have waiting. Okay, let's keep going here and see what we get. No, now I'm saying they're saying go right to tarot. I'm going to go right to tarot here. This is the Tarot Collectibles Stars edition of the Rider-Waite-Smith. So let's go. Let's see, what do we have? Messages. Most important, most helpful messages for Libras, for viewers in general. What do we most need to know? What do we most need to know for our highest good? And you have Eight of Swords. Okay, so some of you are feeling as though you cannot make the first move here. You cannot take the initiative. Why is that? Why are you feeling like you can't take initiative? Or was that past? Was that in the past and now you're feeling different here? Let's see. Oh, just dropped a chunk of cards. Way too many. Whoa, all right. Knight of Swords. Yeah, for some reason you're not moving forward here. The Knight of Swords here is in reverse. Now, why is that? Why aren't you feeling like you can, or is why even the right question? I'm getting how. They're wanting me to say how. They don't, it's not about why, you know why. So how do you move forward here? How do we move forward towards this thing we love? Maybe we've loved for a long time, or this person we love. How do we move forward? I love that they changed it to how. Alicia, hi. If your name's Alicia, hello. Not trying to freak you out, but that's what they wanted me to say. So someone either here or on the other side is saying hello to Alicia. And yes, it can also be Alicia. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you know what? You know how you move forward. You follow your intuition. You take that initiative and you just go for it. Nothing stops the Queen of Wands, but you need to make up your mind, right? If this is something you really want and you are set and you know that's what you want, let's see. If you know that's what you want, if it's worth your effort, know that you'll have enough. There's the Six of Pentacles here. Some of you could be resistant because there have maybe been some Three of Swords energy in the past here. Maybe could have been some deep hurt. And so maybe you're shielding yourself. And this could have to do with actual romantic love or love of any kind, really. So it could be with family member, so non-romantic. It could be, if you haven't talked to somebody, I just heard they're shutting me out. They're shutting me out. They've shut me out. If somebody you feel has shut you out, well, you're going to stay shut out if you don't take any initiative. But if you take initiative, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to be shut out. And if you're already shut out, what does it matter, right? So it's almost like, oh, that's common sense. But I know life isn't easy because we have what? Feelings. We have feelings and other people have feelings. So this can certainly have to do with a child. This can have to do with asking for more, I'm hearing. So it could be needing support and not asking. All right. So this is about asking if you're needing help. Ask, again, some of you may have been hurt in the past and that's why you're not wanting to, or maybe you were embarrassed or something or shamed in some way. So you're not maybe wanting to ask for the support you need or the resources you need in order to love life again, or to bring in something that you love, or to fulfill a dream of yours even. So the Queen of Wands, I mean, if it's like, the Queen of Wands has super confidence and doesn't doubt themselves, right? So it's like, leave doubt behind, right? Leave that doubt behind. Pick up your wand, get your black cat, get your flowers, get your lion energy here on both sides of her throne here. And remember, the pyramids were not built in a day. Check out the pyramids in the background. So if you're trying to rebuild something or start something, it's going to take time. And that's the waiting. I know, I get that waiting sort of contemplative energy too. Should I or shouldn't I? Let's see what else we get. Let's go back to this Maruka X deck. So this deck's by Maruka X. I don't know the name of it, so I can't put it down below. All right. So that's what the back looked like. If you're curious, go to their website or find them on Etsy. All right, here we go. This card right here, Conflicting Desires, card 38. Again, it's like a contemplative energy here with this waiting. I just heard resources are tight. So, and it could be because you have that Six of Pentacles. That can also be like you're measuring if you're going to have enough. If you do this, will you have enough? If you put your focus and energy and money and other resources into this one thing, are you going to have enough for the other things that are important? I just heard you got to keep the lights on or something to that effect. So yeah, let's see what else we have. It could be also putting yourself in a position where you have, where you can follow your heart. So the conflicting desires is like, wanting to do one thing, but for whatever reason, not being super clear on which way to go or not feeling like you have all the information. So this is about when a choice is hard, follow your heart. All right. That's the advice right now that you can take or leave. But your desires will stop fighting against each other if you choose, to go with love, heart. Now, in some religions, heart and mind are the same. So it just, come at it from whatever angle you need to. But the idea is does it really feel right? Does it feel right to you? Not just does it make sense logically in my brain, but is this what, and that could be the thing, is like you're in a situation now that does not feel right, but oh, it might be fine. Like maybe that reminds me of like staying in a relationship too long or something because it's practical, or you'll save more money, or it looks, it should work in theory, but then it doesn't feel right. Something feels off. Same with, a job situation. Yeah, it's a great paying job, but I just feel so drained, you know? So there's that. All right. Then we have work your light here. Not only just work it, but have that awareness. Have that awareness here. And I just saw 111 on the timer. So manifest, right? So having that a manifestation ability here. So work your light, card 52. Maybe you are 52. Let the light of your presence illuminate every room. Everywhere you go, your light goes. Bring your light with you. Don't let anything dull your sparkle, right? And just let others see that light. Let others see that light for what it is. And who cares how they react to it, right? Okay, new light, card 19. So this is actually really, I like seeing this because this is under that waiting column here. And this is about you, something or someone in your life needing to be seen in a new light because you have that new love. So you could be seeing yourself in a whole new life. You could be having revelations here. Now, we do have a supermoon coming up, and we're coming out of, we just had our last eclipse of the year, but it can last with us for a very long time, the eclipse energy. Yeah, so this is about observing some things maybe that you've missed, or maybe you are missing someone or something, or you feel as though you've missed out on an opportunity. Some of you are feeling stuck, abandoned, trapped. I'm hearing that as well. And then it says on the bottom though, renew the heart. So this is like repairing too. This is about a relationship in your life needing renewal and attention and reconnecting with someone you love. Okay. So again, I am getting, it could be, like I said, a family member. Oh, and then we have stop and reassess, card 13. I didn't even mean to see that one, but yeah. Okay. So again, needing more information to come into light here. Okay. For the awareness part. So needing more information in order to make this real, in order to make this decision. So it's about, yeah. Okay. So just looking into something further, paying attention to details, having that total awareness here. So we kind of skipped ahead, but I would like to go into tarot here with the waiting and the renewal and the working your light. And the conflicting interests. And so getting very clear on your intention. Maybe you need to spend some time by a brook or a river. Your name's Brook or River, but buy some water maybe, or just listening to some soothing sounds that you enjoy, and just doing something you love and not really actively thinking necessarily about your troubles, your problems, this decision, and see what comes in. Because a lot of times when we're engaging in something we love, we do get those sort of highest vibrational answers that just kind of come to us. So it's really important to be doing things you love, that, like something low key, or even, I mean, well, we'll see. All right, let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. And then you have the Seven of Swords in reverse here. Yeah. So I just get, letting go of anything that is going to block your light or trap you, and Judgment in reverse, right? So this can be about not wanting to make some sort of decision, not wanting to hurt anyone. This is something, again, there's something here blocking your ability to move forward, or make a decision. All right. So what's going on here? Give me some more information, please. It's the Star card. Okay, so never lose sight of your dreams and your own powers and your own ability to control what's going on within and around you in order for you to achieve, this best version of yourself, so to speak. All right. The words are, it's becoming a little difficult actually. And I'm wondering if some of you are having a hard time articulating right now. As far as, again, that goes with like the conflicting, you might be getting conflicting information from spirit, from your own heart, from your own mind here. But you know what soothes your soul is what they're telling me. You know, for some of you, seriously, tune into your music, tune into nature, tune into writing, build things, do things with your hands, get in the garden, craft things, whatever it is you do, that kind of that makes you feel more in your natural like element where you feel your best. And that's when maybe you want to be thinking about answers. Say, for example, you're a painter, you could do some sort of almost like an intuitive, uh, mindful painting or something where you set out an intention or a question, and then you just let yourself do what you do on the canvas. Or same thing with writing, or same thing with music. Like, you create. When you're creating, that shows you how powerful you are, and it also hooks you right into that highest vibration where you feel most yourself, where your soul is singing. You tap into it. It's alive. It's buzzing. We are electric beings, and this is about getting that energy up, get the energy up to where you want it to be. And then maybe think about your problems, not like that. Yeah, not actively think. It's a fine balance here. For me, for example, I love being in nature. I love being around animals. So a walk in nature with my animals would be like the best for me, by water even. And that is when I get like the most revelations, the most insight. It's like something that my soul, where I feel most connected to the earth and to my true essence. That's when I get the most answers. And for some of you, it's just going to vary what that is for you. Maybe it's baking, maybe it's sewing. It could be anything. Maybe it's car rides, or motorcycle ride. But whatever it is, it's important you get yourself out there. That time and having fun and doing things you love and engaging in your hobbies and things is so critical to the evolution of your soul's journey, right? Because we're not just people, we're not just humans, we're souls, right? And yeah, it's getting in touch with the energy that you love as you're waiting, and maybe you're feeling blocked or stuck or something, might not feel like you can move forward or whatever. The advice right now that I'm getting is get yourself in that energy where you're doing what you love. And like when I'm walking, for example, or in water or whatever, I'm not actively thinking about things, but they just seem to kind of come to me because I'm in this very receptive, meditative space. So that's why it's really important to put yourself in that place where you're so calm and everything. And then just see what comes up. Maybe you have some sort of sacred space in your home or in your yard or in the park or wherever that you can go and just wait for your answers, wait for your sign. You'll get it. But the key is don't actively sit and just wait, right? Engage again in something that you love that can really lift your spirits. Some of you, birthdays are tough. Birthdays are a hard time, and I get it. I did not like my birthday for decades, but now I like it. It's a new start, new day. I have a new perspective on it. What I've done, I've claimed my birthday as mine to do what I want with it, and so there's something here about you almost starting again with this sort of childlike uh, receptivity, being able to devote yourself to what needs to be done, taking those steps forward and realizing you're not, again, the pyramids weren't built in a day. So how can you keep yourself happy and healthy as you're, aligning yourself and being open to what spirit has to offer you next? So keep the dreams alive, keep your heart open, try to stay grounded, stay centered, right? In that sack there, the little bag there, this is about, it's interesting, this time they have a poppy instead of a rose, instead of a white rose. So I feel as though there's that, I think it's connected to Canada, and maybe it has to do with remembrance, if I'm getting the right message here? I'm getting like a download kind of, and I'm also hearing the name like Poppy Lee or Papa Lee, Poppy Lee. Okay. So I'm getting Sue too, and also the name Harmony. Mm-hmm. And the state of Rhode Island. And there's something about college and a museum. Maybe you worked at a museum in college. Maybe you need to revisit that. But what the point is that, you know, the lessons, that's what's in the bag here, in the little satchel. That's why it's so small. We're just carrying the lessons. Some of the lessons were huge, but you know, sometimes really big things, great things come in small packages too, you know. So it's not wow, I could really go off track here. Let me refocus here. Sorry, that was not even okay. Let me just skillfully go forward here. And yeah, so it's not about carrying the baggage, right? You're not carrying the baggage with you. You're just carrying, you're packing light, right? But you're open, being open to whatever is next. And you're going to know who's by your side, who's loyal to you in the coming months. I'm hearing as you move along, as you step up, you'll know, and also there's something here about you being able to protect your own energy. Oh, card fell out. I knew there was one more that wanted to come through. You have the 9 of Cups. Look at that. 9 of Cups. Very sparkly. All right, so really, again, keep the light alive, keep the dream alive. You now have Star card and 9 of Cups together. And it's because you have released yourself from something or someone. It's because, again, there's something here about alignment, and the way you're seeing things maybe has changed. And I get that some of you are just reclaiming your energy and your power from past situations, and you've healed so much that now you're putting yourself in this incredible position where you can actually really get wish fulfillment here. That's what the 9 of Cups is, right? Hope, wish fulfillment. Things are coming in. You're getting close to that 10 of Cups where everything will be just perfect. It's like, I feel for some of you, you feel the blessing so close. You know it's close for some of you, right? And it's like, it makes it almost harder to wait because you know it's like it's within reach, and you have this like high level of faith, maybe, you know. And you're accurate. You're right in having that high level of faith here, I'm hearing. What's interesting is we have this genie and their lower body is covered, and we have the mermaids where their lower body is now. Something you have that you may look at as not really a strength could really be a strength in getting you out of a certain situation, or in getting you into a better situation, or something you've really been wanting to do. So there's something here about freedom of movement and moving forward in a non-traditional way, maybe a much more creative way, maybe a way where you're just much more in line with yourself. All right, kind of like being in the flow kind of energy here. So that's another one coming through. I also just heard Tucker. And I heard Bandit. So I think I'm getting a dog name too. I heard Mariah or Mora. And I heard West. And somebody just said jambalaya. So maybe they made really great jambalaya, or you do, or it's part of your heritage or something, but jambalaya is coming in too. And then you have the 7 of Cups. All right, so the 7 of Cups is falling on this awareness here. Are you aware how you're so connected to everything? That's like part of the awareness. Maybe some of you are opening up that crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and you're really becoming super aware here. Let's get a couple of these Maruka X cards again for this column. So you already had stop and reassess, needing more information, right? Bringing something into a rare awareness. Some of you have a rare skill or talent, and Spirit's saying to me, how many times are they gonna, like, how many times do you need to hear that you're good at something before you actually believe it? You know, like literally how many times, not literally, you know, but it's like it's like maybe other people have told you, I've told you over and over, you should do this, you should do that, you should try this, you should try, you're so good at that. Why don't you try to, maybe you should try to do something. Maybe if you're hearing the same thing over and over and over from yourself and getting messages from spirit, and yeah, to a lesser degree, other people, I care less about what other people think, more about how I feel about it, what spirit, angels, guides are guiding me towards, the animals even. Let's see what else. You have third party. So card 22. What's in the way? Who's in the way? I feel as though somebody is making it more difficult for you, unintentionally or intentionally, to really see yourself having a different life. Is there something or someone making you feel stuck? Like, paying attention to that. Pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain people and how you feel after. Do you feel like low and like you're almost getting sick, or do you feel like you leave feeling good and lighter? Do you leave feeling lighter or heavier? So this is about someone you're not aware of maybe affecting an outcome. There's something here where that could be part of this, something that you're not quite aware of. All right. This is about everything unfolding for the greatest good for everybody, and making sure that not everybody. So they're telling me to go back to that Six of Pentacles here. You'll always have enough, and what's meant to be yours will be. Tune into your intuition. A lot of people, sometimes when they read this Eight of Swords, they just focus on that's someone feeling trapped and they're not. Well, I tune in also. This is one of the cards where the person's third eye chakra is blocked. And so I get this as, you tapping into your own wisdom, your own intuitive wisdom, and connecting in that way. We do have a supermoon coming up. I am going to do a supermoon reading on the 17th for that. Your next reading will actually be on the 15th, as usual, Tuesday. And then Thursday I'll do a supermoon. So it'll be interesting to see what else comes out, because I'm getting a lot of moon energy off this card here. So there is something coming out. You're going to notice something this upcoming week. I feel we're getting a little indication of that right now, that you will be getting more information here. There's something about something is disguised maybe as something else. Something could be not looking so good, and then it turns out that really is the best option. It was, for whatever reason, we didn't see the potential in it. And it can also obviously be the other way, where we didn't see somebody's trickster energy or something. But I feel as though you actually will see it, because we have that Seven of Swords in reverse, right? So that's an end to that sort of deceptive trickery kind of energy. Whoa. And then you have, oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. I love Spirit. The way these guides work is incredible. Behind a mask, it says, card 41, right? So either you're wearing a mask or someone's wearing a mask, but there's something being hidden from you. All of these cards right here, it's honestly, it's incredible. You have awareness. Then you had stop and reassess, because there's information that you need. Look further. And I want to remind you, intuitively, I got that from the beginning. Then you have third party. So there's something or someone you're not seeing, right, that's interfering with this decision or this thing or situation. And then you have behind a mask. So even in different decks, you're getting similar messages here. And I was getting that intuitively too. And then what do we pull? Behind a mask. Something appearing as not so great is, something appearing as great wasn't. So, but as I said, I'm getting an end to this, and justice will be done and served like hotcakes with a side of bacon. Wow. All right, Spirit. Thank you for that too. That's a way to put it that way. I love that. Okay. That got your attention, I bet. They're trying to get your attention. They're waking you up to something. Okay. You may be feeling this, that your spirits are, I'm just literally getting like tapping. You may feel like you're hearing knocks or taps or something like that. So we have things maybe hidden from you. Make sure you double check everything and be careful who you trust. It's this fine balance of remaining open, right? We're remaining open like this Fool card, right? But we're not letting it cloud our judgment either, just our judgment in reverse, right? So, and then we have the Nine of Cups and the Star, and it's like Yes, we may want something so badly, but we're not going to sell our souls to get it. It's another message coming in. I heard Donna. I'm getting Sarah with an H. And then I have a name like Risley, Fess, Fessler. All right. Well, that's what that is. Okay, that's the message there. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, Nine of Swords in reverse. So there's something shocking coming in. I'm going to just tell you, there's something here. There is something as far as having opportunities. One of the opportunities, or multiple ones, are just not what they seem. They are not actually presenting as what they truly are, and that's why it's so important to take your time, go slow, remember all the lessons you've learned along the way, make sure things are actually aligning to your energy. You're not forcing anything, right? We don't take a pretty picture and try to shove it into our frame, right? It's, we have to, either it fits, either your their frame fits your picture or it doesn't, but you're not going to adapt to the point where you have to get a whole new frame. Okay. So you're coming out of that. So there's been there's some comfort that's going to come in. You're going to feel comfortable. You're going to know you're getting that awareness. You are getting the awareness this week. And I think it has tied into that super moon here. All right. So I'm getting the wait is over. The wait's going to be over for some of you. I'm also getting Hannah. I hear Wesley as well. Mm-hmm. I heard Josiah and Julio. All right. A lot of names in this reading. Okay, Ace of Wands coming through. Yeah. So once you're going to get the clarity you need. You're going to be able to move forward. You're going to get that inspiration. Absolutely. Are you going to be able to do this, grow this? Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a name like Shona. And then we have the Six of Cups. And you notice there's a black cat there. Mm-hmm. And you notice we start out with the Queen of Wands here. So some of you are banishing and abandoning and kicking it out the front door something like a fear you used to have, or an older version of yourself, the patterns, any sort of unhealthy thing. There's something here where you're just not going to stand for it anymore. Maybe you used to allow yourself to get well, I'm hearing stomped on, metaphorically speaking, like walked all over, but you're nobody's doormat. No way. No. People respect you. You respect yourself, therefore people respect you. So there's something here about something that was a long held belief or fear or pattern. Bye-bye. It's gone, it's out. It's not going to fly anymore with you. Oh, there's awareness here that you are not your past. Okay, interesting. You're narrowing things down too. Let's get another card from the top here. The Empress. Yes. We're moving into that last column, which says the future. You're very focused on the future. Yes. So I just saw 3-3 and I saw 4-4. So you're on the right track. You are supported and you do have some blessings coming in. There's a sign of blessings on the way. Now, the Empress is also a 3, so it's 3-3-3. And so again, like abundance, protection, blessings. We heard you is what I'm hearing. We heard you. And just in the nick of time. The name Nick, any variation could mean something. Warner as well. And then I heard something about transmission fluid. So getting someone who's maybe a mechanic, or you yourself need stuff going on with your car or whatever. But what are the car transports us, right? The car brings us where we need to go. But the thing is you don't need, I just heard you don't need the car, you can walk. So interestingly enough, it's like the Empress is self-sufficient. We may be thinking we need something. We need all of these cups. We need all these 7 of cups. We don't. We need just the one. And what one was that? It was Where's that Ace of Cups? Really? We didn't have an Ace of Cups? Huh. Interesting. Why did I see an Ace of Cups? I mean, I clearly saw it. You have an Ace of Swords. Now, I saw an Ace of Cups. Anyway, all right. The point is you're going to see very clear. Look at that. I did not plan that. Look at how I'm like perfectly holding these. So the rainbows perfectly align. It's not like that in every card. No, no, it's not actually. It's not like that in every card. The rainbows are all over in the deck, right? And what happens with these? I'm seeing an M like Michael, and I'm seeing a V like Victory. I'm seeing a V like Victory in this Ace of Swords. That's your clarity. You know how this person's looking into a crystal ball? That's for clarity. And you're getting your clarity. Your clarity is coming in loud and clear, and you are going to be able to free yourself from this stuck energy, from this pattern. And I just heard this hoopla that you're just not tolerating anymore. I'm getting Daisy or daisies coming in. And I just heard quit clowning around, just like that. So that may resonate for you in some way. But yeah, like quit clowning around. I'm trying to watch Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Maybe I picked up on you. but anyway, and I'm getting that song, sugar, sugar, do 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 do, honey, honey. I think that's how it goes. But anyway, I'm getting that. So that could mean something, but there's something here sweet. There's something so sweet coming in for a sweet, sweet Libra. Any placement. Crosswatchers welcome, of course. I'm getting a name like Vivette or Babette or Baba or hmm. Aces, Aces, Empress. Now remember, the Empress contains the energy, or has the power and energy and all that of all four queens. So this is like divine feminine energy right here. This is really this is I just heard something sizable is on the way. A big something, big revelation, big big something big is on the way. A big blessing, a moment of clarity, and a huge blessing is coming in with this. It's pouring. And I just heard, oh, make it rain. And I don't mean that about actual rain. That's not what it's not funny. I would never joke like that. So it's about wellness. It's about hope. It's about, because you keep something alive and you've kept yourself aligned. You're alive, you're aligned. You have something to look forward to here. You're in the flow. You yourself know that you don't need anybody else to make this happen. Would it be nice? Yes. But you carry all you need. You carry you're probably your own best friend, maybe, perhaps for some of you. And it's like you have all the resources you need within you. You have the resources to create wonderful things. And it starts here. It starts here with you, right? The other stuff, sure, that we could work that out, but there's something here about trusting. Again, there's big message. Be careful who you trust, what you trust, and make sure you trust yourself. And maybe you've made decisions in the past where you're like, I can't trust myself in love or to get this job or whatever, or with money or whatever, or around temptation, right? Or I always buy the wrong car. Like it's always like I always get messed over here. How about we open up to, I just heard purchase a new vehicle. So some of you may really be looking for a way out, a transportation, a way forward, right? Be open, because it could come in many different expected ways, right? It's not going to necessarily be how maybe you wanted boots and you got a dove. Take the dove. The dove is great. Maybe you were hoping for, guitar and you got a heart, right? But there's something here too. You may be forming an alliance with either spirit or with one of your guides or something, or with an actual person who can match your energy. It's important whenever you go into anything. It's like not everybody's going to match your energy, but you don't want to be so far off that it's a constant battle, struggle, and it feels icky, right? Like, no, we don't want that. Love what you do, who you are, where you are. Let it unfold. I'm getting let it unfold. Let this play out a little bit. Yes, that you may be in a storm or feeling as though you're in a storm right now, but there's something coming in where um, you're going to get much clearer. You're going to have support, and it may come in different ways, right? Different forms of support, right? A lot of support, and you're going to be comfortable. You will be comfortable. Some of you are recovering from surgery, and I'm wishing you well. There's something here about you've waited for this moment. I'm picking up on the 1980s. Maybe you were born in the 80s or something. I'm also getting bangles, the bangles, bangle bracelets, but or also Bangle, the music group. I'm getting You Can Ring My Bell too, which is not from the Bangles, but and I'm getting the initials C, like Colette, and D like Daniels or Daniel or something. All right. That's coming in. Oh, some of you are going to be surprised. There's a message close by. There's that part of it. But some of you are going to be really surprised. You're going to be very surprised because there's going to be a bird or something, an animal that gets very close to you. All right. Now, it's going to be tempting to try to photograph it or film it or something. You're stay aware, stay in the moment. Okay, don't worry about if you're gonna have it on camera or whatever. It's not about that. It's about stay in that present moment with that energy of the animal and the experience itself, because you're going to remember it. It's going to be something you will remember anyway. You do not need to do that reactive. Oh, it's like a what is it? Like without even thinking. We just an automatic. Oh, get the camera. So there's something here about being in the moment, and don't worry so much about the future. So the future came into your reading, and for some of you, it's not going to be as clear as we need it to be. But know that there is a future, right? There's a future, and it's looking good. I mean, double aces in the Empress. I mean, hello, there's my thumbnail, right? 2 aces and an Empress. I mean, that's fantabulous. But and I get it. There could be a lot riding on this for some of you, but don't put so much pressure on something that it crushes, right? Or that you're like it's smoldering or something. Making sure that you're giving it enough air to breathe and for spirit to work its magic, basically, if you want to call it that. But look at that. I still can't believe how I did not plan that, and if I'd been holding them like this, that wouldn't have matched up. It doesn't match up perfectly, no. But it was like this. It's like things are aligning, and you're going to be surprised how this unfolds. You will be surprised at how this unfolds. And yeah, for some of you, there really is a blessing in disguise. But it's going to be right in front of you before you know it, too. So, yeah, this is like, let the good news shock you in a way, Um, I am getting some of you really do need to take some time for some self-care. They're giving me that commercial like Calgon, Take Me Away. And that it's no joke. You really do need that time, that downtime, that self-care. Whoa, you have 2 cards, Page of Wands and 9 of Wands, and it was in the reverse, but then I turned it. So I'm like, how are we going to take it? The point is set those boundaries. All right. You could be getting a message from someone who's going to test you. They're going to wonder if you're still, up for something. But I feel that you're so focused on your future and this goal of yours that you just, again, you're not playing. You don't have time for games. No shenanigans here. Right. So I just heard Illinois too. So maybe that's a clue for you with that. And Gabriel. So again, there's something here about a message. Gabriel is a messenger. So And then, okay, so there's somebody here who is, they're giving me a Superman reference. So either they're connected to Superman or they try to act like they're going to save you when you don't need saving, right? Because they gave me the name Clark Kent. So maybe you resonate with either Clark or Kent. But I also just got Hofstadter, a name like that. Or, yeah. So I can't believe how many names came into this reading. So many names in this reading. Someone may want you to do the blame game thing. That could be this Page of Wands type message coming in. They may be trying to, I hear in the song, we can work it out. We can work it out someday. I don't know if those are the real lyrics, but I'm hearing maybe they're wanting to work it out. And I get that maybe this was a person you thought you were going to marry even. You thought this was a soulmate if it wasn't, romantic even. But yeah. And then you quickly found out not they're not Superman. They're not Clark Kent, and they're not your Superman or your soulmate maybe, or Superwoman, right? Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so that's interesting. And then I heard something about deployments. Could be employment. Oh, yeah, okay, okay, so somebody's moving on or they have moved on. This could have been someone who was deployed. And there's still some sadness there. And I'm getting Tokyo. And they just gave me Lake Michigan too. And Donner, a name like that. Oh, there was some hurt with this, huh? Oh, loss, hurt, heartache. I'm sorry to hear that. That's connected to a person. I think they want me to go into love here because we haven't yet. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. That's something is done. So I get that whoever this person is, this message, you are done. All right. Done. Yeah, no, that's it. Done. Yep. A lover's card here. Alignment. That's Gemini energy too, by the way. But there's nothing, it's like nothing can be done now. They could try to sweep you off your feet with music, or they could be a musician, or you're a musician here. But there's something here that it's like, peace out, moving on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. It's funny because now you have 3 aces and the Ace of Cups isn't here, and it's the one that I thought I was seeing. All right. It's the one I thought I was seeing. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles, there's that opportunity. Once you get into alignment and you really put the past behind, it's like, yeah, preparing yourself for something that's just going to be delicious. You have something delicious coming in. With 3 aces. Wow. It's like it's like everything. This is everything to you. Interesting. All right. And again, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. Okay. It's just not. But it's going to resonate for some of you. And then it made it worth it. Made it worth doing this reading. You have 2 cards here. You have the King of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Okay. Putting it all down, putting it to rest. Letting go of that burden is going to bring you have King of Swords. It's like, I think a lot of you are actually getting this clarity. Because there really could be something shocking, like a big aha, this shocking message that you could be getting. You could be getting just information. It could be a message from spirit, but like a shocking message maybe coming in that makes it so clear for you to just move forward and know exactly which direction to move in. Because you got that Ace of Swords. We started out the reading where maybe you were hesitant to move forward, right? You were hesitant. And you had this Warrior Spirit card. Okay. Some of you are like getting the direction, the clarity you need, and you're moving forward now. So because towards something that's in alignment, and then you have your reading, wrap up with the Empress. That's incredible. Yeah. If you were curious, it's the Page of Swords on the bottom. So again, there are a lot of messages coming in that are they're going to affect your future. Okay. So there's just a lot like this, it's like this, it's crucial. Whatever this message is, it's like crucial to your future. Okay. So this crucial information really is going to open you up, open things up for you. Okay. Um, yeah. All right. So let's see here. Let's get a soul helper oracle card. Then we'll get an animal card. And I feel like we covered love. Let's see. Well, let me do a little bit longer here for this reading. Let's see. You have live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Card 29. Playful, playful. Let's see what you have. Just a little bit of, I'm going to do a little less. Check out the career and money reading I did for this month if you're interested more in the career, money, finances. So I will get a couple of cards. I said I would, so we'll do that. I feel like we already talked about love. If some of you want new love, by the way, Buttercup is coming in. I don't know if that's a nickname. If some of you want love, you can have it. But it's like, make sure that's really, again, like I said, you don't want to have to, make a situation fit into your frame. It already needs to fit, or vice versa. So you have small wins. Pick battles big enough to matter and small enough to win. Success builds success. Yeah, it's like getting that momentum going. You're heading in the right direction. Surprise. I told you, there is definitely a surprise coming in. There's surprise information coming in. Yeah. But that's going to free you up. That's going to make it so clear for you. Makes everything clear. And again, with that supermoon, you're going to get a lot of clarity this week. And completion. Yeah, you're going to be able to wrap something up and know that, no, I don't want any dessert. I don't want more of what you're serving, is what I'm getting for some of you. It's a good time to finish old tasks, clear your plate, and be ready for the next thing. Yeah. Real riches. Look at that. Real riches. I'm hearing the name Molly. If you know you have enough, you're rich. Want what you have. Gratitude creates wealth. And that was actually that you already got that message. You did. You received that message already from the other cards, right? Earlier on. Okay. And let's see what else we have. Let's get a fortune cookie card as well. Normally I go into the money part a little bit more, but this reading, things I felt like the reading incorporated, it was just honestly, I thought it was a really good collective reading, but of course I'm biased. No, if I didn't like the reading, I would tell you, I'd say, not the best reading, but I feel like this is a good reading. All right. So love life. This one focused on love or something you love. It doesn't have to be a person, right? I'm hearing Abbott, even Ashley. All right. So affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart. The difficult situation will be resolved by a good decision. This is a good decision you're going to make. Like I said, it frees you up to make this important decision, whatever this surprise message is coming in, the surprise information. It's pleasant. Don't miss it, though, when it comes in. And then you have property. Some of you could be attaining, like going to pick up on vehicle, but this could certainly be some other type of property. But, just make sure you're being secure in your interactions. And so there were already a lot of love messages, huh? Let's get some trinkets here too. Oh, a few trinkets here. You have, a feather. Now I'm getting message with this too. Some of you also may be finding feathers. Again, writing is coming in. So write it out, spell it out. Okay, you have sea turtle. Again, it was in one of these cards, and here it is again. Sea turtle. Going with the flow, and I'm also getting mother energy. Be confident. And we have, a daisy. Did I say daisy? I think I did. Yeah, so daisy's coming in. This is that fun, playful energy. Reminds me of summer. It could also be someone's name for you. It's a freshness. It's fresh. Something's new. New start, new beginning. You have a hamsa here, and that is, that's protection. All right. Some of you are healers too, I'm getting. And then you also have fish here. Make a wish. That's what fish comes. The message with fish is make a wish. And get in that creative flow. That's going to lead to your abundance. Let's get one more. You have a mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? You are. And they're telling me to say there is a such thing as fairy tale endings. Okay, you can have it all. You can have it all, is what I'm getting. Or, oh, I wasn't even meaning to get another one. And dragon, yeah. Again, like fairy realm, fairy tale realm, that sort of thing. Some of you were born the year of the dragon. Fierceness. So we're getting this fierce movement actually coming in. And then we have butterfly, yeah, transformation. This is perfect. It's like, opening up to this change too is so important. Yeah. And then we have here, it looks like we have a Bible. We have so there's a dove on here too, and then there's a cross, and it's basically like having faith will free you from this maybe some stress. That's only going to resonate with some of you. Celtic cross here, so we're getting crosses. I don't know if there's going to be a grand cross or what in astrology, but that could be an important date. And you have a starfish here. Now with starfish, there's another connection to water. I was feeling very connected to water. Maybe you have a lot of water in your chart, or you feel connected to, well, like I said, Rhode Island came in, so that's the ocean state. All right, but with starfish too, when they lose an appendage, when they lose one of their arms here, if it's in the right spot, they can actually grow it back. So it's never too late to start over. Even if it seems impossible, things can still go on, and you can still have what you want. It may look a little different than what you initially thought, but you can still do it. And then you have numbers wise. Let's get you a numbers card. 66, sign of creativity. Some of you may be seeing the number 66. And this whole reading, it was, a lot of it, there was this undercurrent of, and some pointed direct messages about creativity. Be in the limelight. Life flows with love, abundance, and opportunity. One more. I just heard golden eagle. Oh, Libra. I wasn't even going to do another one. I'm like, oh, one more. And I did. I don't know if it was on camera or not. I wasn't looking. I was looking for my next deck, and I randomly pulled this. So you got to trust me if I pulled it randomly, So it is 777 is on here. And they're telling me something about the boardwalk too. So that could pay, there's something here in a place to park. Like if there's a place to park, the boardwalk. Okay. Anyway, sign of divine guidance here. So connecting with your spiritual guides. Speaking of connecting with spiritual guides, let's go ahead and get us an animal card. Britta Bowman deck here. Animal card by Britta Bowman. This deck was the Soul Helper one, okay? And then I also had Sharina Starr's Fortune Cookies. Crocodile, boundaries. You did have that 9 of Wands in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. Don't let anybody trample on those boundaries. Sacral chakra here, again, all about your creation. And again, there's like the divine feminine energy here too. Card 15. If you were born on the 15th, happy birthday. Be clear about what's important to you. Communicate your boundaries without fear, and don't settle for less than you deserve. Oh, all right. Don't settle for less than you deserve. And let's get an archangel card going into this week. Who should we be calling upon? Who is there? Archangel Gabriel already came up in this reading. Oh, 2 cards. 3. No, 2. You have Baradiel and Yeliel. Okay, so you have card 30 and card 13. All right, so this is an angel of mental force and calmness. Yes, that's what this was about. The waiting, right? Nice and calm, the waiting there. This is about battling depression, tech support, revealing lies, overthinking, and getting clarity. I fix gaps between minds and emotions and help navigate complex situations with people who play mind games. Some of you are escaping that. That was a big thing here too. Remember they're wearing the mask? Well, that's going to be revealed. And then we have the angel of hail and of the 11th hour with Baradiel. Card 13. And she says she helps with offense and defense. It's a Hail Mary pass. Taking a risk, reincarnating. Something that's going to be long-lived. All right. She says, I help you find courage to do things you're afraid to do. And I help you pull off the impossible. No cause is a lost cause. So the encouragement here is to be assertive and pray for guidance. Tune in however you need to. That's what I have for you. All right. And final card, reconnect with nature. Yeah, this is a Nicole Swiger card, or Nadine Swiger. Nadine Swiger is the author of this deck, and it's you will discover a spiritual connection. So get out there and reconnect with nature. If you can't get out, do it within your own home if you can. So that's what I have for you. Thank you, Libra. Happy birthdays. Please consider subscribing. It's free. Like the video, also free. And I'm open to membership. So, and also check me out at Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages if you want to see your other placements.